today I'd love to share with you how to work with those very beautiful large-scale graphic bold tropical florals. I know a lot of you order them from us and then maybe you wonder, what can I do with this? You might even fold it up and put it away in your stash because you're afraid to cut it up. But I'd like to show you some options of how to mix color and different kinds of fabrics in with these large-scale panels and prints. So here on the table I have an example of a Michael Miller print, and the theme that I'm working with here today is black and white and color. This has some very beautiful hot pink and teal and lime green and other colors on a black background, and of course we know that hot colors always pop off of a black background. What if you take some of those colors and you pull them out and you use a batik or a hand dye? So a lot of quilters are just in the habit of picking up cotton prints, blenders and tonals to go with other prints. But actually, this beautiful deep saturated colors of batiks and hand dyes go great with these tropicals. I'd like you to think about how you can bring the beautiful deep saturated colors of batiks and hand dyes into your work with prints, because they do mix beautifully together. So for instance, you'll see that I have some deep rich tropical jewel tones and flower tones here in these hand dyes and batiks. In this piece here, we are going to pull out some of the hot pinks. Here we have a really rich, deep kind of raspberry pink. Here is another black and white print with those deep pinks, a little bit of purple, and also some green and some iris blue, which is like a purpley blue. Now a lot of times, we notice that our eye goes to movement. Well, it's the same thing with design. Your eye will go to where you see something moving, and in this case I would like to suggest that you look at this parrot green and teal zigzag. Zigzag stripes, often you look at them and they almost seem to be moving before your eyes. Think about using that color and that design, cutting it up and mixing it in where you would put a green to bring a lot of movement to your design. Now see, in here we have a little bit of this iris blue, and this is one of my favorite colors, this deep, rich, saturated iris blue. It's kind of like smashed blueberries. And this green and white batik pulls everything together because we're talking about black and white and color. Of course, in tropicals we have that theme of bright greens running through all of the prints. And so here we have actually several shades of green, like parrot green and lime green and the white, that will pull it all together. Take a look at some of the fabrics and colors over here. Now this bolt right here is actually the same as the panel that I have spread out here on the table. It also, of course, could be mixed with other black and white and color panels and large-scale prints. So we're going to try to tie it all together with colors that are found in each of the prints. This is another one of those beautiful blue-purple kind of iris or blueberry shades, but this is a tropical leaf. This black and white and color piece is very bold. It has a white background in the middle and black on the selvage, and the colors tie it all together. This hand dye stripe really gives it a watercolor feel, so again, think about movement. When you have water, you think about movement, you think about flowing. This is another way to bring the movement into the background colors or the sashing in the quilt. And we always are looking for that little tiny pop of color that gives a quilt project that wow factor. Take a look at this hot, bright, sunny yellow color. Really makes you think of the tropics, doesn't it? So I hope that this gives you some ideas and some inspiration on how to mix colors and also different kinds of fabrics together for these large-scale tropical florals. Thanks a lot. See you next time.